Alright, I just finished the third book in the Chronicles of Narnia series. I've read them all before, a couple times. They're one of my favorite kids' books of all time. C.S. Lewis is a great author. Um, there's just something magical about these stories. There's a lot of truth within them. Obviously, they're allegorical. They're literally a Christian allegory. um, Aslan represents Jesus in a sense. Now, obviously, Aslan doesn't isn't a perfect representation of Jesus because it's not possible for a human to perfectly represent Jesus, but Jesus. Um, but the stories are just magical. You can really tell the Holy Spirit helped C.S. Lewis write these books. And so yeah, I just finished the third book in chronological order, The Magician's Nephew. Um, oh, sorry, I'm tired. Not The Magician's Nephew. That would be the first book in chronological order. I just finished A Horse and His Boy. Um, I'll do a brief summary without any spoilers. It's about a young boy in a far-off land, not in Narnia, but in the Narnia universe or the Narnia world. He's in a far-off land, and he comes across a talking horse from Narnia who was kidnapped and is now a slave horse in the land. I think it's called Tashbin. Um, but the young boy named Shasta and the horse go off trying to escape the land. Um, and yeah, it's a great book. Um, there's a lot of cool allegories with Aslan in this book. Well, at one point, Shasta's walking along a narrow path, and Aslan's walking beside him. It's happening in the dark, and Aslan's protecting him from falling and guiding him. And also, there's a point where Shasta's in the desert, and as a cat, not as a lion, as Aslan is normally portrayed as, the cat comes and comforts Shasta. There's a point where Aslan scratches a girl who's traveling with Shasta, um, and it's for a purpose. It's pretty much retribution for something she had done. There's a lot of different allegories that you just get the feeling that like everything happens for a reason. That God knows our story. That He's with us. He understands what we're going through. He's there to comfort us. He's there to guide us. He's there to make sure we don't go astray, to kind of humble us when we need to be humbled. Um, it's a great book. It's definitely my top three for the Chronicles of Narnia books. I'll say this, my favorite has always been Voyage of the Dawn Treader. That's an absolute, just fantastic book. Um, but out of the three I've been reading this time, because I hadn't read them in a couple years until now, probably since I was in, I think I read them once in early high school. But yeah, out of the first three, The Magician's Nephew, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, and The Horse and His Boy, The Horse and